that didn't smell very good, that just didn't really meet my needs. And I thought, wow, there's a real opportunity to do something right now. There's an opportunity to bring products into the market that are high performance and significantly safer for health. But that's not enough, right? We're not about selling shampoo or lipstick or body lotion, right? What we're about is three things. First and foremost, I felt there was a huge opportunity to educate. And Beautycounter, if nothing else, is an education-first company. I believe we have the opportunity to let people know that they can make choices and that there are questionable and harmful ingredients that have been banned in places like the EU, 1,500, of which we've banned 30 in the United States to date, right? They have choices, that there are harmful ingredients that they should be looking for, and that, so when I think about education, I always think that, our goal and our job, and I would ask every single one of you in this room to pay this information forward, right? Our goal is to make sure that people are aware of what they're putting on their bodies so that they can make better and more informed choices on behalf of themselves and their families. Because at the end of the day, like many of you in this room, I just didn't know what I didn't know. I had no idea that I was putting myself or my children or my husband or anyone else in my life in harm's way by putting these ingredients on my body, right? I was just shopping the market because I assumed that the FDA was going to have my back, and I assumed that if the product was on a shelf, it was perfectly safe. And we still today know that less than 20% of Americans have any idea that there might be a questionable ingredient in their products. Only about 4% truly know. So we've got a lot of work to do. So first and foremost, we're an education company. Yes, we aim to provide solutions through products for a couple of reasons. One, having gone to millions of nonprofit organization, meetings and galas and fundraisers over the years, as I'm sure many of you have, I like to be able to take action, right? And I also want to have a solution to the problem. And sometimes when people talk about these major macro issues, right, you don't know, you almost feel helpless. But when it came to skincare and cosmetics, I thought, well, can we create products? Can we prove the industry wrong? Can we be that disruptive force that says, actually, we can take out 1,500 ingredients from our formulations and still meet your high standards? And I think that Beautycounter has done an exceptionally good job, and I take zero credit for this because I am not the product person, of bringing products into the market that are significantly safer for your health, high performing, and now I think what you're going to find from us is we're also going to be equally innovative. Because we can't just be as good as the traditional brands. We need to be better. We need to think about things that you all are not thinking about today. What's the next trend? How do we evolve our technology? How do we figure out how to do better for ourselves and for all of you? And I think that having brought on some incredible people to our product development team, including a man named Xavier Ormancé, who moved from the U.S. to the U.S. just about a year ago to join us, having spent 20 years at Chanel and 8 years at L'Oreal, and having done TEDx talks on natural, safer, cleaner ingredients. We know we can lead from a product standpoint, and I think those of you we just did a pre-sale of a new product called Countermatch that's coming out, that I think is going to be the beginning of that effort, and people are really excited about it. Sold out like 4 hours, unfortunately. Of course, I was like, damn, you guys need to order that. I told you I'm obsessed with this product. And the first time I got it, those of you who went to Leadership Summit, Xavier was telling the story that he, instead of bringing his resume, he brought a product to our first meeting in London, and he said, just try it. And he said, he made this joke about how he figured if I tried it and I loved it, I would hire him. And that's exactly what happened. I tried the product and I was emailing him frantically, please send me some more of this formulation because I have incredibly dry skin, and for the first time in my life, or maybe not in my life, I'm sure it was a lot better when I was younger, but in my old age, I would peel and flake all the time, and all of a sudden it was not doing that anymore. I thought, this is amazing. So innovation is something that we're really focused on right now. And then the last thing that we're really focused on, and for those of you who know me and know our team well, we are very focused on our advocacy efforts. We are really strong believers in that we need more health protective laws in this country and beyond. It is not enough for one company to try to move a market. We believe as a consumer-facing brand that we've made real headway, but we can't do it alone. We have laws that date back to 1938. We have 1.5 pages of legislation that governs a $62 billion industry that still allows every ingredient that you don't want in your body, from parabens to phthalates to formaldehyde and others, in formulations, right? There is no real regulation over cosmetics. There was a very brief moment in time before World War II when we had health protective laws, and then we really introduced these 85,000 chemicals into commerce, and we haven't updated them in a major way, our federal laws, since 1938. It is time for change, and we all deserve better, and so we are very, very focused on moving the market in Washington. And to that end, one of the things that's been exciting is that Senator Feinstein and Collins have introduced the Personal Care Product Safety Act. There's actually another bill that may be introduced shortly from another office. And so we are really in the epicenter of this. And in fact, I probably can tell a story that really made me happy the other day, which is that we've kind of held out for the last number of months and years, or the last year or so, from attaching ourselves to this, because we want this bill to be strengthened. We want to see not only 5 chemicals a year being looked at, but 5 classes of chemicals being looked at. If a paraben's bad, let's just assume all parabens are bad. Let's not assume that they're safe until they're not, right? And so we were really inspired and excited to hear that people in Washington have been referring to this new language as the Beautycounter language, and that is because of all of you. So congratulations. And we really hope that that even though the political arena is so heated right now, and people are, and even though our the current administration is really focused on taking out regulation, we are a company to stand up and say we are pro-commerce and pro-regulation, and we believe that in our industry, regulation will actually inspire innovation and not the contrary. And so we're here to show that we're someone who really believes you can do both and do really well. So those are the 3 pillars upon which we're building Beautycounter. Many of you all know that. So then I want to go back and talk about how we sort of started in terms of selling. So we call ourselves a direct retail brand, direct to consumer through multiple channels, the largest of which is our network of independent consultants. And I was talking to a couple people last night who said, when I talk to my friends about it, some of them still are like, are you guys one of those companies, like, they'll say those like terrible words like MLM or whatever, and I'll say, look, here's the deal. My background is in retail, fashion, and consumer. I believe that we are moving a market, right, and we are moving this effort forward through the power of storytelling, and that storytelling happens best through people. Every single one of you in this room has a friend that you believe is the influential person in your group, right? That could be in your school, in your community, it could be someone who's a major influencer. And that person, when they tell you something that they think is important, what happens? You listen to them, right? And we listen and we follow, right? We as women and men, but primarily as women, share information with people that we love, that we think is important. When you're having a baby, or you're getting married, or you are diagnosed with breast cancer or something like that, who are you calling? Are you calling stores and retailers? No, right? You're calling your friend, your mom, your best friend, your husband. You're talking to people that you care about something that's going on. And so we decided, and made a very conscious decision to sell our products through people, because we believe that you all can move this market faster than any retail store was ever going to be able to do that. But we also know that today's consumer wants to shop single brands through multiple channels, and we believe, with the mission of getting safer products into the hands of everyone, that we need to allow our clients to shop with us as they want, where they want, how they want, when they want. And so we do sell our products through our website, beautycounter.com, and we also have done some strategic partnerships that you all have seen through retailers, like we did that capsule collection for Target last year. We did a pop-up shop on Nantucket, which I know seems super random, but it was because our investors had that, and we did it again this summer. And you can rest assured that we will be doing more on the retail side of things. We believe that we can support wholly owned stores that are really incredible, not only for validating our brands and for bringing people in that are clients, but for all of our consultants to use them, to be able to have events, to show product, and to bring people into a physical presence. And so we believe in, again, meeting our clients where they want to meet us. And I think that's really, really important. No longer is the day where you can say that this is how you're going to shop our brand, or there's that advertising when they see the woman like smiling and sweeping and doing the laundry. There's no woman smiling and sweeping and doing the laundry, and then like buy time. And she's like, yes, buy time. That doesn't work anymore, right? Our people are like, they're on that. They want authenticity. They want the real story. They want to hear the real people. They want to know that you are who you say you are, and that to me comes back down to all of you. And I honestly, the one thing that I did not set out to do, and I've said this publicly a number of times, is I sure as hell did not set out to empower women. That was not what I set out to do. I set out to change the world. I set out to create a healthier, safer place for myself, for my family, and for all of yours. That is the legacy that we have the opportunity to leave on this earth. But I'll tell you, the silver lining of Beautycounter for me, and the best part of Beautycounter for me, is all of you. Having shared your incredible stories, I am definitively a stronger, better, more humble woman today than I was years ago. I thought I knew so much more about people than I knew, and I've learned so much from all of you, and I bet that you all have learned from each other.